Hey, welcome to my 6.2 update to Death Knight tanking. So I've done a few changes to the way I've been doing things. A few other people are doing the same thing now, so uh, I'm not the only one. This new strategy I'm using actually works really well. You actually are able to do a bit more damage most of the time, and are able to, on the most part, get more healing in. And you're also able to pretty much constantly be doing something, so which is really nice. Basically, the changes to it, you're still going to have Plague Leech. You have an option between Anti-Magic Shell, Purgatory. Death's Advance is pretty much the thing to pick. You can actually use this in Hellfire Citadel on the Fel Reaver. When he does Artillery Strike, you can pop that and run away quicker from the other guys so that you don't do damage to the rest of the raid. Really useful. The big change here is Ridic Empowerment. So, Ridic Empowerment is going to let you pretty much get back a death rune. The way we're going to use it's going to always give you a death rune, just fully restored every time, which is really nice. You could kind of make this work as Runic Corruption. It doesn't work quite as well, but it will sort of work. It just seems like Ridic Empowerment actually procs a lot more often for some reason. Your fifth talent's always going to be Death Pact. Pretty much every build you're doing, whether it's DPS or tank, you're using Death Pact. And then your 90 tier is going to be... I prefer Remorseless Winter because it works on pretty much every ad and most trash in every raid. So, and actually really in Heroics and Mythics for that matter too. It's really useful. So it's a great utility skill, especially when you compare it to Gorfrin's Grasp, which really only pulls things, which, I mean, can function as an interrupt, as like a mass interrupt, but so does this. So I prefer Remorseless Winter. And the other big change is Necrotic Plague. So pretty much you're going to use Necrotic Plague instead of Defile because of this part where it gives you 2 runic power whenever you get attacked by something. I need a drink. But yeah, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to take advantage of that to pretty much constantly be getting Runic Empowerment and doing a lot of death strikes. As far as stats go, I have a bit more firm understanding of the stats now, so pretty much the way we're doing it is the number 1 stat is going to be bonus armor, mostly because bonus armor gives you a damage reduction and also increases your attack power. The next stat is going to be strength because that gives you attack power. Attack power is huge, obviously, because everything you do is focused on attack power. Stamina, you're not really so much worried about. It helps, but it's not it's not the main thing. The main thing is that bonus armor and the strength, because you want your attack power to go up, and you also want damage mitigation. Don't let that dissuade you from getting trinkets like this one, for example. If you can get this trinket, it's really good, because you get 810 stamina, plus you get some versatility and bonus armor. The next thing after strength, though, is going to be haste. Actually, strength and haste are about tied. Reason for that is because haste is going to give you not only a faster attack speed, so you can get your runic power up faster. It's also going to reduce your global cooldown, so that you can make use of all these runes that you're going to be getting. And it also lets you get faster rune regeneration rate. And pretty much everything you do is just sped up, so it's really useful. It also increases the tick rate of your dots and any hots that you have. We don't really have a whole lot of hots, so mostly dots. The next thing is going to be versatility. Versatility, obviously, you're going to get some increase to your damage, increase to your healing, and a decrease to the damage you take. So pretty much an all-around good stat. Nothing wrong with versatility. And then that's about tied with multi-strike. Multi-strike gives you a chance to do a little bit more damage and a little bit more healing at reduced rate. It's not that great anymore. Pretty much we're just looking at it being about tied with versatility. After that's mastery. Still, it's useful for the blood shield, but all the other stuff with the self heals are really at higher gear levels. It's really more beneficial to get the other stats up now. And now also with after that, the absolute last stat you even care about is crit, and you really don't care that much about it, to be honest. So, without further talking and me choking, We're going to go ahead and start going over the rotation. It's not hugely different than previously. So we're just going to go ahead. I'm also using a different keyboard, so I'm going to be a little bit slower than normal. But here we go. We're going to open up with 2 Death Strikes. So Death Strike, Death Strike. Then we're going to hit our Outbreak so that we can have our diseases rolling. And then we're going to maintain our Death Runes all on cooldown. And we want to keep exactly 1 Blood Rune up at every well, just basically all the time. You want always 1 Blood Rune up. Reason for that is because of the Runic Empowerment, we're able to always get a Death Rune as long as you have 1 Blood Rune up. And that's what you want. See, like right there, I just got 2 back really quick. Now, also have to keep in mind your disease. When your diseases fall off, that's bad. You want to make sure that they're up, because otherwise you'll be losing precious rune or precious runic power that you need to stay alive. This is really based off of being able to continuously just get that runic empowerment proc and also focus it into your death runes. And so, as you can see, I'm just really keeping myself afloat against this training dummy for a really long time, just using this. And I don't even have Bone Shield up right now, and I'm doing pretty good. Oops, let my disease fall off, so you can't do that. Also, remember, you still have Plague Leech, so you want to use that whenever you can to keep yourself some extra runes, and really just keep going until you can't go anymore, basically. But this is basically the entire rotation, and this is nice because you don't have to fiddle around with your blood tap stuff anymore, or rune tap anymore, which is really nice. And you still get rune tap, so that's about it. You guys have any questions about how this rotation works, or anything that you think might improve it, by all means put that in the comments. If you'd like to make sure you stay up to date on all this kind of cool World of Warcrafty stuff where I talk about different classes and how to use them, be sure to subscribe and like, because it helps me out. And that's pretty much it. I should have some more videos. If people like watching this stuff, I can have a couple more videos. I've got max level mage, I think a rogue, a druid, and something else, paladin. So I can show a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.